Hey folks, welcome back in. Well, we've got him. He's Kentucky's own celebrated, acclaimed photographer, Jeff Rogers, has just released his latest Kentucky-themed coffee table book. It's called Kentucky, Heart of the Bluegrass. And he has a special offer for friends of the Lexington Rescue Mission. That's right. And you can see Jeff's exceptional photography everywhere and every day, including right behind us on the screen. Yes, our very own sets feature Jeff's gorgeous work. And Jeff Rogers, we're so thrilled to have you here, my friend.
Well, it's great to be here. I think you were serving in a desert far away when I was here last.
Yes.
Wow, that's incredible.
And not by choice, but happy to have served.
You look good doing it. Well, thanks for serving our country.
We appreciate that. Thank you so much. And we've just got to say, your work's meant a lot to us personally through the years. We have one of your books on our coffee table. We enjoy it. Folks visiting our home enjoy it, and now we've got a new book to look forward to. Tell us about this new work.
Yeah, this is a new one that just come up with, and this cover of this is a drone shot at a horse farm, so it's a beautiful area down there. And what's fun about this one, my first love was black and white, and so I've actually got some black and white. There's tons of color, but I've got some black and white images here as well. So it's just a little bit different, but it's just classic Kentucky, you know, central Kentucky that we all love and enjoy so much.
There too.
Oh, it is gorgeous. How did you get started in photography?
Well, I was working on an art degree at Trancey.
Okay.
And my junior year in college, I met a buddy that was into photography, and so honestly, I traded a gun for my first camera, and so I've just been doing that kind of shooting ever since. You know? And so never had a class of photography, but just self-taught. There wasn't the internet back in those days, you know.
Wow.
So anyway, it was. But now there's never been a better time to be engaged in photography. It's so inexpensive, and there's so much YouTube tutorials and all that kind of thing. So it's really a great time to be a photographer.
That's awesome. And it's a great gig too. I mean, I envy your opportunity to travel, travel the state and capture all these images for us. I'm kind of curious, Jeff, how long does it take to capture just the right moment? I mean, are you camped out and just waiting for that perfect burst of sun through the trees? Or I'm just curious, how long have you sat to catch that just right moment?
Well, I don't know that I'm quite that hardcore to literally camp out somewhere, but my work, I really love early mornings mostly, and sunsets, of course, and lots of things during the day. And so, you know, it's nothing to get up at. I mean, my wife gets up at 4:30 in the morning to go to work at her work. So, you know, some days I may beat her up in order to travel somewhere and just trying to guess the weather and all of that. So, but that's part of the journey. You know, I like the adventure. You never know what you're going to get.
It is adventurous.
It really is. And you know what? You have, I mean, and yes, anyone can take pictures and do all that, but you have a very special eye for photography.
It's an artist.
It really does. And, you know, why do you enjoy taking pictures of Kentucky in general so much?
Well, fortunately, I get to travel all over the world nowadays, but I love coming back to Kentucky. Every time. I've never come home that's like, oh, gee, I'm stuck here again. I get to go to some cool places doing photography and video, but it's just the people and the landscape is just special, you know, and I promote Kentucky wherever I go, just saying, you need to come and check us out, you know. So.
I feel the same way, flying home. Was it Happy Chandler that said, I've never met a Kentucky where he wasn't on their way home, which is a great feeling. Jeff, tell us about this arrangement you have with your new book. You've got a charity very near and dear to your heart that you've tied in.
Yeah, the Rescue Mission, and not just that one, but also another one earlier this year. It's called Peace Be Still. So many people are struggling with fear and anxiety, and I want to do what little I can in order to help make a difference with that. And so this is beautiful scenes all throughout. This is near Pine Mountain, at Chain Rock. Here's on the cover. And then I've got really encouraging and positive scriptures inside, just uplifting and help try to boost people up, you know, out of the doldrums or the struggles that they're going through right now. But to answer your question, the Rescue Mission is really awesome. I've been a fan and supporter ever since they started here in Lexington, and they do incredible work. And are expanding their the things that they make available to the public as well. And so the bottom line is 30% of my online sales at the Etsy store are going to go to the Lexington Rescue Mission.
Wow.
And so if people
Generous.
go to the Etsy site, under special instructions, just put Lexington Rescue Mission, LRM, something like that. I fill all the orders myself. And that way I'll know that it's for them. And so that 30%, that whatever they purchase on anything on my Etsy store, will go directly to them, so they can continue their good work.
What a great opportunity. So this is win-win-win here, because not only does this make a great holiday gift, a great Christmas gift for your coffee table, but putting that note on the on your Etsy store gets that money to the frontline mission there, which is so important. What's the best place for folks to purchase the books and to learn more about you, and kind of what's your headquarters online?
Yeah, well, jeffrogers.com or jeffrogersphoto.etsy.com is how you can get to the place in order to purchase things. And so that's a good start. And I'm a local guy, I'm easy to find. So,
well, we hope you'll come back and see us, because we really do enjoy your work. It's uplifting every time we look at it, and we look at it every day. And we feel blessed to have you on our set here.
Well, I'm really privileged. Thank you.
Thank you for coming in.
Good to see you, my friend.
Sure enough.
Back after this. Stick around.